The new standards emphasize the influence of Christianity in the U.S. and include disputed claims about the 2020 election. Parents, teachers, and lawmakers warn they are inaccurate and designed to promote Christianity above all other faiths. I sat down with the state superintendent to dive into the controversy.
Your kids are going to know more about American history than ever before in an Oklahoma school.
Oklahoma's new standards aligned with conservative values, American exceptionalism, and Christianity, calling for students as young as first grade to study Bible stories such as Moses and the Ten Commandments.
They're going to know about American exceptionalism. They're going to know about the role the Bible played in American history that had been stripped out. We put that back in. The left-wing teachers union that said we're going to drive any mention of Christianity out of school, they don't like it.
I didn't hear anyone say let's drive Christianity completely out of school.
Yes, they are. They're suing us over it, Wendy. Right now they are literally suing us going, no, all mentions of Christianity have to go.
I've never heard that.
Look at the lawsuits.
The pending litigation now before the Oklahoma Supreme Court argues the new standards violate religious freedom and procedural requirements. There are also legal efforts to stop Walters' push to put a Bible in every public school classroom. Walters framing it as an attack on Christianity.
Well, they've sued every teacher that has a Bible verse on their wall, that has a cross in their classroom. So we've seen that attack on Christianity for decades, and we're pushing back on it.
Cross on the wall, a Bible verse is fine. Is an everyone welcome here sign with a rainbow okay?
So, okay, if you're talking about pushing an LGBTQ plus agenda, we're not for pushing left-wing agendas on our kids.
Walters pushes a return to basics in the classroom, away from what he calls woke ideology. But critics argue this is indoctrination of another kind, potentially turning classrooms into political battlegrounds. Even before these new standards, Oklahoma law already allowed the Bible to be taught in public schools and enabled teachers to use them in instruction as long as a level of religious neutrality is maintained. I checked around with several districts. Norman and Edmond tell me updating curriculum is a lengthy process, and they'll start working on that next spring. Middell's superintendent tells me they haven't given their teachers any materials related to these new standards. OKCPS, however, says it will be in compliance. But in a statement, the district points out standards guide what students should learn, but they do not dictate how teachers deliver instruction. For Good Day Oklahoma, I'm Wendy Suarez.